Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are in the world watching this. Today is Thursday, September. I've taken some time off work just to hear the geese. I love that. That's what I've came out here to get some of. A little bit of peace and quiet, a little bit of wildlife and gorgeous scenery. Absolutely jaw-dropping scenery. So I've taken a day and a half off work. The weather's cracking. It's warm just now. There might be a full moon tonight, so I might get some moon footage tonight. I'm just cautious of the midge. The treacherous little blighters might still be out in force. Don't know. But anyway, check this out. So the island that I'm staying on tonight is an island called Inchmurrin. So whilst we're just paddling along, one of the things about coming out to Loch Lomond, it's only about 40-45 minutes away from where I stay, tick. And the island that I'm going to is about an hour's paddle from Balmaha, where I parked the car, tick. I've got a glorious, glorious night ahead of me and another fantastic morning. So there's lots of sort of pluses here, and it's great to get out in the busy working week. I'm very fortunate in a number of ways. A lot of the videos that I do on the channel are about kayaking, canoeing, whitewater, adventure camping. And I'm 56 just now. And I started canoeing, kayaking when I was 16. So I've been doing it really for about 40 years. 40 odd years I've had the fantastic opportunities to paddle in some fantastic locations all around the globe, all around the UK. I'll come back to that in another video. The whole aim of the channel is really to share the adventures, to inspire, and to motivate people. Now the motivation doesn't need to be to do something like this. Think about taking an extra step or not taking the elevator, take the stairs, moving your body in a different way. Fitness and being fit helps so much, not just from a physical point of view, but from a mental point of view. It makes you feel better, makes you sleep better. So if you can, move your body in a different way, or go out and do something. Ditch the car, walk. Go for a walk at lunchtime. Go for a walk and get the morning papers. You see so much more, you hear so much more, and I'm fortunate, that's the thing. I'm very fortunate that I get to come out to marvellous locations like this. I love it. On to Inchmurrin. Okay, there's the campsite ahead. How's this for a campsite? Absolutely fabulous. But there's a problem. Look at this. What a wonderful place to stay. Let me point out the problem. I know there's been a few videos on Loch Lomond and just how bad the rubbish on some of the islands are. And it is bad. And how difficult is it to take a plastic bottle away with you? A bottle top, there's another plastic bottle. So I'll do a little sweep in the morning, I'll take as much rubbish as I can, but it just spoils it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will get the gist. Anyway, check this out. Well, good evening from Inchmurrin. It's a fantastic night. The sun is just setting over to your right, to my left, and it's just illuminating the hills and the sort of foreground behind you guys. I'm going to put either up some video drone or time lapse or something. It's just fantastic. So let me show you around camp. Martin Little, if you're watching this, put something in the comments on the tarp and maybe a score out of 10. I'm quite pleased with this. Maybe not to your standard, mate, but I'm pleased with it. Anyway, look at that for a palace. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, I've got my North tent, Vern 2. And again, how gorgeous does that look? It's just a really good functional tent, for me anyway. Right, Martin, what do you make of that little bad boy? The tarp. So we've got anchor point to the left, another anchor point there. It's over the sort of designated fire pit. Now it's not going to rain tonight, but I just thought I would experiment with it. How's it looking? It's looking not too bad. I know the kit's a bit of a bomb site, but love it. So the sun's went down. Well, it's not went down, it's just below the sort of tree line, and it's casting a shadow over here, which is fine. But the good thing is, so far, no midge. I hope I've not spoke too soon. Right, I'm going to get stuck into dinner because I'm famished. It's 6 o'clock just now and I'm quite peckish. Let's see what's for dinner. Whilst I'm making dinner, you can obviously see I'm under the tarp, which is fantastic. Not that it's going to rain tonight, but I just want to show you the view that I've got whilst I'm making dinner. So we're on the, if I remember correctly, we're on the south end of Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond cuts up there for about another 20 odd miles. That's Ben Lomond. That's the most southerly Munro in Scotland. These sort of cluster of hills are commonly also known as the Arrochar Alps. Now if I've got that wrong, just leave a comment down below. But Ben Lomond, most southerly Munro in Scotland, bunch of hills, Arrochar Alps. Gorgeous. And it's a great night to go for a well camp up there. So I'm going to fire up dinner. Okay, first thing that goes into the pan, a little bit of oil. Next that goes into the pan is a little bit of garlic. And then I've got some chicken. So just so you know that when I'm handling chicken, even out here, I do try and keep myself food hygienically clean. Easier said than done at times. The chicken is in the pan, along with the garlic, So I'm going to let that cook off for a little while. I've also got some broccoli. Yep, it's all going in. That's how I'm working it tonight. The chicken and the broccoli have had a good few minutes. Now, the next secret ingredient is going to be, I know Fee, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but it's another favourite of mine. It's noodles. I love noodles. Yum yum. Ooh. Yum yum. Love my noodles. And then I've got this Blue Dragon, oyster and spring onion stir fry sauce. Let's see it dribbling out. Oh, yum 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 yum. Gosh. I love all this. How fantastic is that, guys? Let's give it a little stir. I've said this quite a few times when I'm making my dinner. It might not look terribly appetising to you guys or on the camera, but my belly is rumbling and it looks the business. Gorgeous. Right, I'm going to stick the lid back on that and let that do some magic. There we go. Okay, so that was dinner done and it was absolutely fantastic. And I'm just going to watch the rest of the sun going down and the silhouettes changing from light to dark in the background. Good night. Well, good morning from campsite. It is a blustery, windy, semi-cloudy morning. Beautiful nonetheless, gorgeous out there, it's gorgeous. Right, for breakfast, let's see what we've got for breakfast. I've been up for a wee while. So we've got some bacon steak sprinkled with thyme, oregano, and they've been sizzling in there for some time. I've got a couple of eggs to add to that, so let's see how that goes. There's one. Oh, come on, James. Yes! Let's just gloss over that a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to make a start, I think. I'm going to make a wee start. That's this morning view. So there's a little bit more wind, a little bit more chop out there. Some cloud covering Ben Lomond over there. But I'm going to have breakfast. So, breakfast this morning is some coffee and some bacon steaks with some eggs. Yum yum. Okay, it's that time in the morning when we're getting ready to strike camp, and off we go. And off we shall go. Okay, so that's me packed up. I've had breakfast, my bacon, steaks and eggs. They were absolutely fantastic. So this is the morning after the night before. As you can see, the sun's not out. The weather's a bit overcast. The wind's certainly picked up a little bit. So it's quite a pleasant paddle this morning. Very nice. I've misplaced my glasses. Not my glasses, my reading glasses, my sunnies. I don't know where they are. I don't need them for this morning, but I've misplaced them. Now I've packed all my kit and I still can't find them. I just hope I've not crushed them when I put things in the boat. Anyway, let's go back and see what's happening at the campsite. More news coming at the campsite. Like I spoke about the rubbish that people leave behind. Why is beyond me. Now, I've retrieved as much as I can, and there's some things I'm just definitely not retrieving, and I won't chat about them. However, it's just a small pile, but it just makes it a little bit better. So, people have left all this behind. Now, there's cord, tent pegs, plastic, socks, 4 pairs of socks. So I'm taking all that back with me. Okay, I'm ready to get on the water. But as I'm packed up and I'm checking the campsite again, one, I still can't find my sunglasses. I hate not accounting for kit. I just hope they're in my boat. Right, okay, so as much as I'm doing a last check and leave no trace, there's just that amount of rubbish that's strewn all over the site. I'm definitely checking my footprint, and I've not left anything from my point of view, possibly Sonny's, but I'll report on that later on. So there's nothing that I've left behind, and I've also walked along the beach, checked the trees, nothing doing, but there's still little bits of plastic that you can see that's glaringly obvious, and little bits of this that'll take away. And where's the other bit? Where's the other bit? There's a prominent white bit of plastic that I saw. There it's there, behind the bag. You see that? That's pretty obvious. Right, leaving the campsite, better than I found it. It's a fantastic campsite. Let's get cracking. And we're off. In a fashion. Okay, so that's a little wild camp, midweek, spur of the moment, adventure, done in Loch Lomond. So the island that I camped on was Inchmurrin. Glorious night, glorious evening, no midge, result. Loved it. But there's one last thing to do, and it's get rid of this rubbish. Okay, so if you've made it this far, I hope you have. Please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, builds the channel. And I'll see you in the next adventure, and hopefully the sunnies will come out at the other end. Hasta luego. Well, I'm pleased to say there's a happy ending. My sunglasses. I'd left them in my drone bag. Result, don't leave anything behind, guys.